Hey, everybody, you're back with Dave and Ed, and this is To the Death Podcast.
Episode 27. We're doing what Dave loves the most. We're recording alone.
Just the two of us. I do like our alone time, and I've actually had a couple of people tell me that they like our alone time, too. They say guests are bonus, but us is good.
Good is not what I'm going for.
Us is best.
Us is
Listen,
fine.
so today we talk about Ed wanting to quit the weight loss challenge.
No, you can't frame it like that.
We talk about how both of us have fallen off the wagon hard, but we're going to get back on.
You don't even know, because technically we haven't even talked about it yet.
So what? Don't tell the people. The people don't need to know.
No, we're mixing it up a little bit. We're not doing our normal routine. We're doing the intro first.
You mean we're doing the intro in the beginning?
In the beginning.
To introduce the podcast?
Yeah, but normally we do the whole thing. Yeah, I got a hiccup. We're in my basement.
Why are you looking at me like that? Ed just invited me to sit on his new couch. It was quite lovely, I must say.
$1,800.
You are so weird. So I asked Ed, I said, Ed, oh, this is a new couch. Yes, no, I haven't sat on it yet. So I sat on it, and he looks at me, and he goes, $1,800. I said, that's nice. Where is it from? I don't know, $1,800. Why don't you tell me where it's from or the brand? No, stop shooting numbers at me. I'm curious because I liked the couch. Where is it from? $1,800. Interesting. Very good. Thanks, Ed.
I'm not used to spending that much money on something. It seems so frivolous to spend money on a thing like that.
I'm sorry. How much did the Roadcaster cost?
Not frivolous. I've gotten plenty of use out of this, and I'm proud of my couch.
On all the days that you're not working, all you do is sit on the couch. That thing is going to get plenty of use.
Oh, no, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But I've been sitting more on the couch. I usually sit on my computer chair, but it's been hurting my back. So now I've been laying on my beautiful couch, $1,800, and it's been great.
But did you tell anyone? How much did the couch cost?
$1,800.
Pesos?
Yeah. Took 2 months to get it.
Back order? Did it come from China?
Probably.
I need to wash my hands.
Anyways, this podcast isn't about my couch. It's about us and
how we're doing.
We're doing.
And how well we are.
The Father Time has been really beating both of us up.
Please, you haven't. When did we see each other last?
Tuesday?
Oh, so I was injured. I showed you my back?
No. Oh, yeah, you did show me your back. You got the acupuncture. You got the cups.
I got cupping, acupuncture.
Wait, how come you have to take a break after acupuncture?
I don't know.
You just listen?
Yeah, whatever. I do what I'm told.
What if he told you got to take a month off?
It wasn't a he, it was a she.
What if she said?
No, then I wouldn't have gotten the acupuncture.
So you knew ahead of time?
Yes.
Do you think it helps, or is it like...
I don't know about the back because... So I was showing a technique I didn't even roll. I showed a technique, and right away, I just moved funny, and my back was out. And
that was yesterday?
No, Saturday.
Oh, Saturday.
So you've seen me when I do this before, right? And I can't even walk. I'm all hunched over.
I've thrown my back out before.
Right away, I didn't even wait for class to be over. Everyone broke off, started doing the move. I dragged out the teeter. I shouldn't say their name. I grabbed the inversion table. I set it up, and right in the middle of class, I just hung right away. So I think that maybe that's the reason.
That's the reason? Because you hung?
Yeah, because I hung. But as far as the acupuncture goes, the elbow is so much better. But I don't know how it worked for the back and the cupping. And the cupping felt ridiculous. Everybody's like, oh, it feels so good. Really? No, it felt weird. Like I'm just being vacuumed. Somebody stuck a vacuum to my back.
What is that, a copay?
It might be covered by my insurance, but I didn't check, so I just paid when I went.
Okay.
It was not cheap.
I never went for one of those things.
Go. You have anything ailing you right now?
My back.
Oh, go.
No, you just said it didn't help. I'm not going.
Well, have you been to a chiropractor?
I don't believe in chiropractors. Joe Rogan said not to.
Okay. Go to my chiropractor.
I don't like that
You
guy.
need a minimum for your first time of 2 hours. It'd be nice if we could not have that beeping. You need a minimum of 2 hours. You get a 45-minute massage. Then they put you on either the... What's the table? It runs up your back. It does some kind of decompression, whatever, with heating pads and hot towels and all this stuff. And they put you on that for 15 minutes, and then you get adjusted. Not cracked, adjusted. Is there a difference? Probably. Do I know what it is? Not a clue. But you're with the guy for so long, you actually feel like you're getting something. So it could be one heck of a placebo, but it works.
I'm not going, so...
Okay, enjoy your back pain.
You still have back pain, and you went.
No, I'm good.
You're good.
I didn't go to the chiropractor.
Okay, exactly.
Because I hung. Have you hung?
It feels a little uncomfortable. I don't know if that helps.
Well, it's probably uncomfortable just because you're obese.
Stop saying that.
Well, soon I won't be able to say that.
We're going to go over that in the podcast. Well, you know,
Right.
we're still in the intro here.
I know, I realized that.
Is there anything else you want to talk about before we get into this?
I just want to thank all of our fans that shared the podcast. I'll be in touch. You're all going to be getting a free t-shirt, whether you come pick it up or I send it out to you. I don't have the list in front of me, but thank you to each and every one of you. Is that good enough?
Very good. And yes, I have no part in this. This is all Dave. If I had to deal with it, you wouldn't be getting any shirts.
No kidding, because you just sell them. Just sell them and let's get the money.
Well, that's not what I said.
But I got them for a purpose of a giveaway. So we sold a couple, we give away.
Okay. You know, we need another order of shirts in the mix.
No, that's it.
That's it forever. No more shirts.
Forever.
All right. We'll deal with this later.
Good. We get a gazillion Instagram followers. I'll do more shirts.
A gazillion?
1 gazillion.
How about 100 more?
Okay.
Okay, cool. That's it. You guys are going to get to hear us talk more. I don't know why you like it, but it's fine. This is To the Death.
That's very negative. We're a positive podcast. They love hearing our voice. They like hearing us banter. They missed us.
Not my wife.
Well, she has a very bad sense of humor.
She didn't even say hi to you.
She's a horrible judge of character. Obviously, she married you.
You can't say that.
I just did.
You're sitting right now in my house. If I was a bad judge of character, that means you suck too.
Yeah. I'm not arguing that.
Now I'm starting to question this.
Just now? 27 episodes before you questioned it. I could have told you a long time ago.
All right, let's get into it.
Go. Do it.
All right, this
Ready?
is To the Death Podcast.
Episode 27.
There's boogies.
I was just going to lay down, but there's boogies on it.
You can't lay and talk. This isn't supposed to be something like comfortable.
Hang on. Watch me.
How was work today, big boy? You have a good time?
Actually, today was amazing.
You did a lot of driving?
I did a lot of driving.
Yeah.
That's how you know that it was an amazing day, because I don't like to be in the shop. I like to be out and about, away from people, and that's what I got today. Not all people, just my coworkers. Speaking of which, one of my coworkers is coming to class today. I warned him. I said, I am different outside of work.
You're better different.
Yes. Yeah, no, I'm a miserable, horrible human at work. And I'm not nice.
Why didn't you just become a driver then?
And do which kind of driving? Drive the big trucks or drive the little trucks?
I don't know. Any driving.
I actually have my transfer in to drive the big trucks, but it's mostly night work, so I'm not going to do it if they call me.
Oh.
And then the delivery, yeah, look how well that's working for Jim.
I don't know. I didn't know he was doing that.
Yeah, I told him he needed benefits. I recommended that he get a job. So he went and started loading, because you get benefits there. And then from loading, he had the opportunity to go full-time, and I warned him that the place is going to steal his soul. And it is. And he admits it, and he's looked for jobs. He's already looking. But right now, it has the benefits, which is the place gives you just enough to suck you in and keep you there. I warned him. I warn everybody.
How can we be more like them? We want to suck people in and never let them go.
That's not what I want to do.
What do you mean?
What were you talking about with the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. We got to start like subliminal messaging.
You'd have to put something in the background.
Like what? Music?
Whatever this is.
Listen.
Something. Just while we're talking, that's playing in the background.
All right. Well, let's get into why we're here.
Why are we here?
Well, last podcast, we came up with this awesome challenge. We did a weigh-in. We had a lot of fun.
Fantastic.
Today is currently, we're over a week into it, and in the first week...
You're over a week into it.
Well,
I'm 4 days in.
So I was doing my burpees every day. When we recorded the last podcast, I was doing them. My shoulders were killing me, and I was tired every day. I was tired.
Just like Gary said you would be. Continue.
Yeah, Gary was right. On day 8, I was pushing through them hard. You know, I didn't want to finish, but I had to. So I did all 100. I went to class, and then that night my back was just feeling weak. So then I woke up the next day, and I was like, it's not going to happen today. Like, I can't do my burpees today. It wasn't going to happen. So I went to class, rolled, and then I woke up the next day. I was like, there's not going to be any working out today. Like
you didn't do any the following day either?
No, I couldn't. I can't. Literally can't. I think what happened was the day of doing them, my form was bad.
Because you were sore.
Yeah. So I was doing half-ass burpees, and it make my back just feel terrible.
I'm just going to throw this out there. Crazy idea. But maybe, I don't know, don't do 100.
I wasn't doing the push-up. I was just doing the squat thrust.
Oh, then you're not doing a burpee. You're doing a squat thrust.
Even that was my back.
Okay, even that. Don't do 100 of those.
Yeah, but you didn't know any of this was happening. So tell me what happened last night.
What happened last night?
I don't know. I got a text. I got a pretty random text.
I text you. Was that last night or the night before?
It was last night.
Oh, man. I just wanted junk food so bad. I said we should quit. Let's quit right now. Let's forget this stupid weight loss challenge, and let's just live our lives.
And what did I say?
You said okay. But we are not going to quit because now people are listening. They're counting on us. And besides that, the only way either of us is going to lose weight is if we have something on the line.
All right, we can put something online, but I think we should try something different this time.
What do you mean, other than weight loss?
Well, no. The weight loss has got to happen. I got to lose the weight, all right?
Right, and the challenge is the only way it's going to happen for either of us.
We got to mix it up, though. Wait. You came in my house, and you're like, yeah, we're done with this. Are we done with this or not?
No, we're not done with this.
What are we doing? What's happening?
We're continuing down the same path. I'm just going to complain about it the whole time.
No. What?
Yeah.
That's not what you just said upstairs.
I don't recall saying that.
You were implying that we were going to tone it down a little.
I implied that?
For sure.
No, like mutually between us, we can eat a little bit more and work out a little bit less.
No.
It's like a mutual agreement. What was the exact thing I text you? I said truce.
Yeah,
so
truce.
like we can go out to all-you-can-eat buffets together. But we're still in weight loss challenge. That way we get the same amount of food, we get the same amount of plates, because it's going to be multiple plates.
No. How about we do this as a team? How about we fight against the obesity together?
That's a great idea. Did you think of that all on your own?
Absolutely, because I want out to. Like,
Gary, we're so sorry. But listen, no, we're still going to weigh in and stuff, though.
Yeah. Wait, don't tell Gary.
He's going to listen. He
Hopefully
listens to our episodes because he's our friend. Remember, we had this conversation.
Well, we'll see when he listens to this. I'm not going to bring it up until he hears this. And then he texts us like, what the hell's going on?
I'm still trying to lose weight.
Listen,
we're still going to weigh in.
Anybody listen to this that is inspired to lose weight, we did not quit, all right? We're just not doing that exact competition against each other. We're going to work together to get to 15% by the end of this.
In 60 days? Well, now 50-something days?
I want to get to it by January 1st.
No, don't push it off because that's just... No, I'm still... I mean, I had some snacks on the way here. I feel like they were healthy snacks. Maybe a bit more than I should have.
What about last night? What did you eat?
Yesterday, all together... I started with sardines. Then I had my macadamia nuts. Then I had some cheese, an excessive amount of cheese because I like cheese. And then, what did I have? I don't know. You're putting me on the spot. I can't think.
Whatever. Did you eat bad?
Is that when I had 3 pieces of meatloaf, or was that the day before?
Oh, you didn't tell me about that.
3 pieces of meatloaf, a stuffed pepper.
Listen, why don't we, instead of challenging, we should be making our own sound bites up anyways. We should be working on that. Instead of trying to hurt each other, let's try and inspire each other.
But the only way to get you motivated is if hurting me is on the line.
If you go by past precedent, that's true. But let's start a new path.
Do you think you're capable of turning over a new leaf?
Absolutely. Everybody's capable of anything. Impossible is nothing. Muhammad Ali.
Wait. We are talking about you. We are not talking about the average person who is capable of everything.
I'm better than the average person. That's
okay,
that's
good.
a fact.
Then what did you have for lunch today?
McDonald's.
This is why I love you.
No, because
you're dependable. You're like old reliable. You know that?
You text me yesterday. I said deal. And then I thought that was it.
You said we'll talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah, but I was...
Here we're talking about it.
Yeah, we're talking about it.
Okay, but before I text you, did you get your burpees done already for the day?
I can't do them because of my back.
Okay, before I text you, what did you eat yesterday?
I had buffalo chicken pizza. Only 3 slices.
3 slices. That's the key because normally you could have like 7, right?
Exactly. I would have ate the whole thing.
You reduced. That's what Gary said, though. Little bites. Just lower your portion size.
I'm trying to listen to Gary, so I want to just...
That's what I was doing the first week, but you guys both yelled at me.
I know. Because I was thinking too much about the win and not my body. I can't do this anymore. I can't just go into it 1,000%. It literally hurts.
And what were his words exactly?
He said, don't do that.
Go into... I wish he was here right now to just like smack us both. But listen, I'm still going in my head like I'm competing against you.
You can't say stuff like that and then do that.
In my head, because I want to beat you.
But what are we doing for real? Like, what are we going to lay on the table here?
We're going to just continue to try and lose weight.
Yeah, but do you know what would help me?
Tell me.
If you stop calling me obese. It really hurts.
How many times did I call you obese?
You always call me fat on the podcast. Fat Ed, Fat Ed, Fat Ed.
You don't like that now?
No.
All right, I'll stop.
Hurts.
Do you see how easy that was? All you have to do is ask, Ed.
Fine.
All right, I'm asking you. Tell your wife to be nicer to me.
I will. Not right now.
It's not going to work anyway.
It's not going to work anyway. You know that.
You asked her you said
I
that
did.
to her upstairs. What did you say to her? Can't you be a little nice to him?
Just a little bit. Like, she doesn't even want to ease up on it.
Yeah,
She's not playing a game. Like,
she was smiling while she was saying it, though.
Was she?
Yeah, she's playing a little game.
I could read her mind, though.
It's fine. I like the game. It's fun.
So we're going to lose weight.
Yes.
We're doing good, actually.
I know. We both lost. What, did we lose 7 pounds?
Well, not anymore because I ate all that food. But I'm probably 204 right now. That's not bad.
On Tuesday, we weighed in, and we both lost 7 pounds. And according to the scale that Ed hates, we each lost 1.5% body fat in 1 week.
What did you do? Did you starve yourself? What were you doing?
No.
How did you lose it all so quick?
I told you. I feel like it's a body thing. Like, once I let my body know, all right, Tubby, it's time.
But what happened last night? You wanted to quit.
Yeah, because I have those 2 bags of candy corn in my car, and I just want to eat them. And they're still sitting there, and I leave them there. It's like a personal challenge / tease to just have them sitting there, and I'm not going to eat them.
All right.
And you saw at the gym, we had the pasaquinha.
I don't even know what that is.
That's the peanut butter thing.
Oh, I like those.
We had a whole bucket there. I didn't touch one of them.
That's good.
So what I did was I cut out all the junk food. I eat so much junk. I cut out all the junk food and all the sugar, and I immediately started losing weight.
All right, fine. We got to lose the weight.
Yeah.
But let's play.
I'm going to beat you.
No, don't play like that.
I have to in my head. It's a mind game. Mind game yourself.
But in your head's different than saying it out loud on the podcast.
Okay.
Tell everybody that we're a team.
We're a team.
We're going to support each other.
Support each other.
It doesn't matter who wins.
It matters who wins.
You can't say stuff like that because
what did I say?
My monkey brain is going to make me hurt myself.
I put the mic down that time to laugh. Listen, when are we going to go work out with Gary? Can he come to us? My time is becoming more valuable.
He just had a second kid. He can't have...
Yeah, but he doesn't love this one yet. It's brand new.
Don't say stuff like that. We're not going to see Gary for a couple weeks.
He actually did text us. You didn't even respond.
What did he say?
He wants to do a Dad Life podcast.
Oh, yeah. You responded for me.
Oh, okay. All I said was when, and then I didn't respond again.
Yeah, but you ignored the other part of what he said.
What did he say?
Oh,
because of the way. Yeah, he wanted to weigh in. I'm like,
I see the way you
don't
work.
want to weigh in.
Yeah, I see the way you work. When something happens,
no, it wasn't the way I work because
it's
you
the way
said
you work, dude.
You said one time. You said one check-in.
No, I did, but you don't. First of all, you don't listen when other people talk. You're just thinking about what you want to say. Also, you do this to me. Like,
Tell me.
If I text you something and you don't even want to answer it, you just don't. You just don't answer it. You just ignore it. Like, you act like it didn't happen.
Wait, what part? Give me an example.
Oh, there's a certain audio clip that I would like to release to the public.
I said no.
The second time. The first time I said it at night.
Oh, I was sleeping already. What time was it?
It
I'll
was
grab
early.
my phone right now.
Go ahead.
If it's after 10, am I close to it?
It was not after 10. It was not even close to after 10.
I'm pulling it up right now for the people.
It was weeks ago.
Okay. I save everything.
Yeah, but you're going to have to scroll through. It's going to take an hour.
Look at you. Look how thin you are. You know you've actually lost weight and it's noticeable. Even
That was real.
even everyone at the gym said so.
Not everyone. One person said.
I think they were hitting on you.
Don't say that.
I just did.
Dave, you know how to be inappropriate.
Is that inappropriate?
Yes.
While we're here, I was a little bit upset that you didn't like my t-shirt.
What was your t-shirt?
I can't say it on the podcast. It's too good.
I don't even remember what you're saying. I'm on my phone. My wife's got it. So I'm not distracted like you are right now.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, right here. 5:57 p.m. See, I was asleep.
5:57 p.m.
No, but what happens at 5:57 p.m., Ed?
What?
Kids class starts at 6. I don't have my phone anymore.
Okay.
So when did I respond?
The next day.
Maybe we should go to curses, he said. The next day at 8:24 a.m.
8:24 a.m. That's way
not
later.
early enough?
No.
Oh,
It proves my point.
okay. No, you can't put it on your Instagram. All right, there it is. People, there's a very bad audio clip of me.
Not bad.
It's pretty bad.
No, it
because
isn't.
once you were recording and I realized it, I even intensified
Because
my
that's funny.
vulgarity.
The intention. It's all about intentions, not words. You understand?
My intention is still to beat you in the weight loss challenge. Now my intention is to mess with your monkey mind because that's what you said
Can
it
you
would do.
please not do that?
Why?
Because it hurts.
Are you coming to class tonight? No.
You know I can't.
already know. I have one more acupuncture appointment on Sunday for my elbow, and then we're just going to be dealing with the torn meniscus or whatever.
What are you doing tomorrow? Are you training?
No. Why? Are you training?
Well, by the time you guys are hearing this, Yanni had a seminar at Brian McLaughlin's.
I'm looking forward to the details. You better start sharing because you already have things you're holding out on me.
I'm not holding out on you. I don't know. The way it works out is we're just in class. When we roll, we roll. Then class finishes, and we don't even talk about jiu-jitsu. We have to meet up and do what we were doing the other day.
What did we do the other day?
We were doing it before the coronavirus.
We need to do that.
Tomorrow.
Desperately. Interesting. That might work. I
See?
feel like I had something right after work. I do have something right after work.
You always have something right after work. And then on the weekends, it's family time. So there's
Listen,
never any time for me.
I made a personal training session tomorrow at 2 p.m.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
With who?
I did. With a gentleman that's local to the area.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Who?
I'll tell you off the podcast. He's not a sponsor.
You got a personal training session?
Yes. I'm going with my good friend Dan.
Is it jiu-jitsu based?
No.
Okay.
Personal training for fitness because we were in a weight loss contest.
But now we're not.
So I can save my money and not go?
Yes.
I'm still going to go because Dan has been mauling me lately. He's way too strong, and I need to become a man.
Do you think I'm stronger than Dan?
I don't know. We should have a
How would you measure it? Because jiu-jitsu strength is different than weight.
strongman competition. The loser gets a soundbite made of them. No,
You're not strong.
I'm not going to be in it. It's between you and Dan. I'll judge.
Yeah, all right. What are the activities?
Weightlift stuff.
No, it can't be weightlift. I just said jiu-jitsu strength's different than weightlift strength. Weightlift
Wait,
strength has a lot of
But
technique
you can
in it.
just grab the pull-up bar and just start banging out pull-ups. I doubt Dan could do one.
Nah, that's not a good one either. Actually, I'm not as good as I used to be at pull-ups. My fat body.
I did 4 the other day.
Wow. Impressive.
I used to do 15.
15 at once?
Yeah, I used to do
can't do
3 sets of 15.
I can't do that.
I did 4. I wanted to cry.
So let's work together. How about we go? Why are you on this personal training thing? This is what I'm talking about. You don't even think about me.
Because I was going with Dan. It was going to be a surprise at the end of the competition when I smoked you.
You said you couldn't do stuff like that. You were going to cheat anyways.
No, we couldn't go to Gary.
Come on.
That's what I said, because Gary had the secret formula.
So I'm going to go pay a personal trainer and you don't care about that?
Correct.
No, that's a lie.
As long as it's not Gary.
That's so dumb.
Why?
You think Gary's the only person that knows things?
No, but Gary knows you.
What does he know about me?
Your weaknesses and your strengths. And he'd know how to attack your monkey mind, too. Tell me I'm wrong. You can't tell me I'm wrong.
All right.
Who got you to 170 before?
I got
Not some
myself
stranger.
there. I got this myself once.
I still want you there. This is what I needed. I wanted to talk about this. Your motivation for the weight loss should be so that you can have technique videos to back up your pit stop instructional.
Okay, first of all, do you want to be a part of it?
Yes.
Then you need to start scheduling things for us.
Don't you want to slim down first?
No.
Well, you're going to have to wear a nice gi for this.
Well, luckily for me, we have geese sitting in your friggin' gym right now.
Oh, no kidding. When do you suppose we're going to do those?
I've been begging you.
You've been begging me. Did you see me? I sat
You
up.
sat up like the Undertaker.
I was laying down. Now I sat up. I've been begging you. You're...
Listen, I just explained your schedule, the conundrum we have meeting up, and you're doing a personal training session tomorrow instead of either us drilling or us doing the gi reviews.
Correct.
This is, I want to say really bad words right now, but I'm not going to.
I love your eyes when they do that. Do it again.
No.
Can we get a picture? That's the audiogram. You doing that with your eyes.
I gave you 2 audiograms this week, too.
That was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Thank you. Back to your old self almost.
I'll do another one.
No, we don't need another one. 2 is plenty.
Is it?
It's fine. What else do we want to talk about?
I wanted to talk about the email we got.
Bring up the email.
You have your phone. I don't have my phone.
He just wants me to read because he can't.
I'm not the best at reading out loud. It's funnier if you read it, though.
Please hold.
We got it from our website, which is great. The contact form that I didn't even know existed.
Oh, by the way, yeah, I know because I created it. By the way, I did erase it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did because I knew you wanted me to read it on the podcast.
It's in our email, and you didn't delete the email.
I know. So, first off, you know who this is. Gustavo?
Gus.
Gus. And what level is he?
He's a white belt.
White belt. Okay. So, white belt. Dear white belt, you know nothing. Ed could not beat me, and he would not beat me. Also, you're 220 and wearing an A2.
Are you going to read you have to read it first and then rebut it.
Okay, fine. Please hold. And Gus, don't take this the wrong way, but that's what we do. We bust chops. We still love you. I just wanted to reach out after finally starting to listen a few weeks ago. I'm finally all caught up. You know what threw me off? There was no punctuation.
It's okay. Just read it.
A few points. My money's on Ed winning the weight loss challenge and the death match. I'm 220 plus and wear...
Shut up. Just read
wear
it.
an A2 comfortably. So, Ed, wear what you want. LOL. I really enjoy what you guys are doing. I haven't trained since March, but you guys have been making the itch to train again unbearable. Keep it up.
What a beautiful email.
Now, Gus, like I said, still love you, but 220 wearing an A2, reevaluate that situation, okay? That's pretty much it. Ed would never, ever, 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 ever beat me in a weight loss challenge. The death match, I'm not backing down. But 3 out of 4, 7 out of 10.
I would
5,
beat you 10 out of 10 times.
No, not 10 out of 10.
Yes.
No.
You've never tapped me.
No, it's not sub only. It's IBJJF.
Is it my first round of the day?
I told you, it can be your first round of the day.
It's going to be. So you've never done well against me on my first round.
I'm sorry. Didn't we roll the other day? Yes, you beat me. What was the score, Ed?
18-0.
No. I like how you reached for that one. One day you smoked me. It was 2-0.
Yeah,
and
the
how about
last
the time before that? I won 4-2.
No. That wasn't the time before. The time before that was 18-0.
And the
then
time before that was 4-2, and I won.
Wait.
So that's how many rolls is that?
I don't
That's 3. You won 2 out of 3.
You want to go back, keep doing that game? I'm up like 100-1.
I can't remember that far back.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you're making me so much better every day. Admit it. You didn't like me on top of you the other day.
I butterfly swept you last time. You were on top of me.
But the rest of the time you were not happy.
Whatever. That's not what we're talking about. Gus.
That's what we're talking about.
I would like to talk to Gus.
Talk to Gus. From the heart.
From the heart. Seriously.
From the
I
underwear.
appreciate the message. I appreciate you listening to all the episodes. Also, get your ass back on the mat. We miss you.
And he binge listened. That's great.
Yeah,
we're
that's a
able to
true
entertain somebody 26 episodes in a row without him throwing up. Fantastic. We're doing great. Thank you for listening. Like I said, all love, but get an A2H.
Anyway, so I wanted to talk about the main issue that's going on in jiu-jitsu right now.
Which is what?
It's not an issue. It's breaking news.
Breaking news. We should have a ding, ding, ding or something like that.
We should have a button.
Huh. Maybe you can put something in before this comes out. Breaking news. Do you want to release it?
No, I don't.
Okay. Here it is. Everybody, if you follow jiu-jitsu, I'm sure you know, but apparently the IBJJF for 2021 is legalizing heel hooks.
Legalizing?
Legalizing? Yeah.
That says.
What? That's not how you say it?
I guess.
Yeah, they're legalizing heel hooks and reaping.
All tax dollars will go
No-gi.
towards your medicine.
No-gi, brown and black belts. You have me.
Is this federally legal?
Federally legalized.
Heel hooks, no gi. I think it's funny the way you phrased it.
Legalizing.
Okay.
That's not how I should say it?
I don't know how you should say it. I never thought
think
about it that way.
that's proper.
It's proper. I feel like
It's because of us. It's because
No,
of
no,
this
no.
podcast.
It's not even if. It's definitely. They contacted us and they're like, hey, we were listening to your podcast and you guys brought up some great points about the heel hooks, no gi. So we'll put it into play. We're not going to mention you by name, but thanks.
And next, they're going to consider points for crucifix.
Yeah, but they're being a bit stingy on the front headlock points.
Well, hey, small bites. All right? Small bites. We'll get there. Eventually, they'll listen to all of our ideas.
Yeah, and then heel hooks in the gi.
No,
Well,
that's not my idea.
What do you think this means for no-gi IBJJF?
Oh, I think that there are going to be some big swings on the pound-for-pound rankings now on the IBJJF or Flow or whoever does the rankings.
Why?
Because you have a lot of guys out there that can do really well IBJJF, but as soon as it comes to any rule set where heel hooks are legal, I see these guys getting tapped out.
Names.
I'm not naming names.
Oh, come on.
I'm not naming names.
Please. Come on, one person that you really don't like.
I like everyone, though. What are you talking about? One person that I really don't like.
One person I don't like.
Who?
I don't know. I don't know who's on the list.
Oh, well, then I don't know what to tell you.
Do you think the game's going to change now?
Absolutely. Look what it did to the sub-only. Look at ADCC. There's so many tournaments right now that if you watch, all it is footsie.
So it's going to be more footsie now.
I hope that they're strict with the guard pulling and stuff like that. Double guard pulling.
So this is going to be a net positive?
Overall net positive, immediate negative.
Immediate.
Yeah. No, it's going to be...
Wait, when does it go into effect?
No, actually, you know what? It might not be an immediate negative because I predict in the beginning if we have a bunch of the guys that are really good at the sub-only scene, they're going to dominate because you're going to have all the IBJJF guys that may not be as well versed in leg locks, and now they're going to be a little bit behind, and they're going to be getting tapped out, where eventually then we're going to get to the stalemate, boring section.
Well, I can't confirm that until you tell me what's the first major tournament that's going to have it. When is it?
2021.
Oh, so they have months and months to work on it.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Look at ADCC. Look at the guys that were tapped out. Lachlan Giles, 170-pounder. I'm sorry, I won't say that because it was ADCC, under 77 kilograms, enters the absolute division, taps Kainan Duarte, taps Muhammad Ali, taps, was it Patrick Gaudio?
Yeah.
All three guys,
I don't know.
Enormous compared to him. Was I think they were all plus over 99. So over 2 something because I'm good at doing
How
that
long
in
is it
my
going to take to get them up to speed?
I don't think they could ever catch someone knowledge-wise as far along as Gordon Ryan or Lachlan Giles because they're so far ahead of the curve already.
They don't have to be equal to them in skill. They just need to be better at certain areas. They need to be able to push the pace and get to their game instead of playing into the other person's
Right.
game.
Now, this will lead back to when we were talking about seminars. I feel like somebody at the highest level, they want to learn how to do the submissions or how to do these attacks so that they can escape them. I think that that's what they need to focus on right now is escaping. Don't even try and submit. Submit so that you can learn, make sure you can get out.
So what are you hoping for? What is your best case scenario? How does it play out?
In my head?
Yeah.
For the viewer or for the competitor?
Do the viewer first.
In the viewer, in my mind, best case scenario is it does not turn into a footsie battle. That it's just another technique.
How likely is that, though?
Not very likely.
Okay, I'm saying
you asked me best case scenario.
Yeah, but
That's
what's a realistic thing that you could really hope for?
That's what I hope for.
All right, so how about this scenario plays out? 2021, first tournament comes. All the sub-only guys dominate. They get all heel hooks the first tournament. That could happen,
Sure.
right? Whoever's the head wins. Then maybe the year after, we start to see more passing or just heel hooks.
Oh, so you're even breaking it down more. You're like, we're not even going to see jiu-jitsu anymore. I was just expecting to see more footsie. You're saying we're not going to see any jiu-jitsu. We're just going to see footsie.
We're going to see what we saw at that Fight to Win, the Fight Pro. What was it? Who's number one?
Yeah, but there was a lot of good jiu-jitsu in that. It was not just leg locks.
There wasn't, but come on. Most of the matches were just about leg locks. The one match that really stood out to me was the guy that didn't finish. Who was his name? Was it Duarte?
No.
Who was it? Oh, Leon.
Dante Leon? Yeah,
That
there
match.
was no leg locks in
No,
there.
but that match.
That was all wrestling.
That was everywhere, though. He went everywhere. He played every position that match.
Yeah, but I don't understand your comparison
I
here.
want that.
Oh,
if
you
that's
want
what
that?
If it turns into
Okay.
that, like there's some legs, but there's everything, I like that.
Well, how about Jason Rao versus Tackett?
What was that one?
The submission, the slick triangle.
Yeah, maybe.
That
I
was
don't
a great
I
match.
can't remember that one.
That was a better match.
Was it?
Yeah.
Whatever. If it turns into that, it's not that bad.
That's not what you're going to get.
That's not what you're going to get.
No. Have you ever gone to one of these finishers tournaments?
You know I haven't.
Really?
I never done it.
They're 1 mile away.
I don't do that.
All right.
That's when I wasn't training.
Have you ever seen video of Eddie Cummins competing?
I probably have, but I blocked it out.
Okay, all he does the entire time is butt scoot and go for legs, butt scoot and go for legs,
Wait,
butt scoot and go for
are
legs.
you allowed to do that?
In IBJJF, apparently you're going to.
Really? That's what they changed too?
What do you mean? You're allowed to. All
Oh,
you have
you've
to do
always
is
been
make
allowed-
contact. Make a grip. You can sit.
Yeah, but grips, that's different than these other ones. You could just sit without a grip.
Yes. Okay. So he just sat. Now you have to touch the guy's finger and sit down. It's fine.
You don't have to
get a
grab
good
him?
grip. All you have to do is be holding him. I could hold your pinky finger and sit down, and that's it.
How would you change things? At a point, like I said. If you
Yeah,
sit, you
at a
get a
point.
point to the other
Fine.
guy.
But it doesn't matter. You're still going to have the sub-only guys that are going to sit because they're going to be confident in their leg locks.
Fine.
And I believe in their leg locks too. They're going to be tapping out a lot of these big, these big name, high level competitors. That's immediately going to change. Look at the no-gi black belt world placers right now. Is that what that would be called?
Go ahead. I don't even know who they are.
I don't know either because there was none this year and there's not going to be one this year. All right. But look at everyone that's placed no-gi worlds. That was the last time you're going to see that. You're going to see guys from 10th Planet. You're going to see guys from DDS that are going to come out here if they're interested. I imagine they're going to be once heel hooks are legal. And they're going to come out and you're going to be seeing all those names top of the podium.
What are the chances they just like, we don't care, and don't do it?
It's possible because remember, IBJJF still has the horrible membership fee and you need to have black belts signing off.
Signing off.
So that's not, DDS, you're coming from a big school. I'm sure that they're going to be able to get somebody to sign off on
Wait
them.
a minute. What about Eddie Bravo?
What about Eddie Bravo?
His people. How did they get signed off on?
He has competitors.
Yeah?
IBJJF, sure.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How does that work?
He got his black belt from Jean-Jacques.
Okay, that's good.
Ta-da.
I didn't know that because, you go to the schools and they only train no-gi.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they still have lineage.
What do you think about that, though? Like
The lineage?
to get a black belt and you never even trained in the gi.
Listen, what do we want to break down
I
here?
just want
all right?
I want you
It
to
should specify. They're not entering gi competition, but even if they're certified and they want to enter a gi competition,
I'm just saying, how
go
do
for
you
it.
get certified if you've never even put the gi on?
IBJJF also has no gi competition.
Yeah, but the ranking's not based on no gi. It's based on your gi.
No, they do both.
What do you mean they do both?
You're talking about the pound for pound rankings. They do a
Not
gi
pound
and
per-
no gi.
Those don't matter to anything. I'm talking about.
Well, obviously, 10th Planet does no gi ranking.
Listen to me. If I would like to do an IBJJF black belt tournament, no gi, could I?
No, because you're a brown belt.
Exactly. I'm a brown belt from what? the gi.
From jiu-jitsu. No, I don't break it down like that.
But isn't that
Just
how they
because-
break it down?
Okay,
though?
so how about this? How about now you have a guy that has a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but he never trains no-gi. Yes, he can go enter a black belt no-gi competition. What do you think about that? It's the same thing, just opposite.
I think that's incorrect as well. I feel like you should have to compete a little bit in the other belts.
They're trying to compete. No, wait, what? You don't even know what you're trying to say. You want them to be two different certifications, one for gi and one for no-gi.
I don't know if that's what I'm fighting for. Maybe. I'm not fighting for it. I'm just trying to think out loud. I never thought about it. Is that
All right,
okay
you're
with
going to
you?
have to erase all these thoughts because these thoughts are just going to make people crazy.
Are they?
I don't know.
All right, hold on.
We have to see what it sounds like. No, don't do it.
Okay.
So we just had a beautiful conversation that you're probably not going to hear.
No,
Because
you'll hear.
Ed,
I'm not going
does
to cut
all
it
the
out. I'm not
editing.
going to cut it out. But if you're wondering why this was abruptly cut, it's because I had an emergency.
Ed had an emergency that required the use of a bathroom.
Yes, I pooped. And
They didn't need to know that.
I thought about what you were saying, and you're right.
While you were on the throne, you were doing your best thinking.
Yeah, I never thought about it. I didn't think about rankings in...
And what
No,
happened when you were up there thinking?
I was pooping.
But what happened while you were thinking? What did you come to? The conclusion you came
The
to?
conclusion is that once you're ranked, right?
Oh, I thought
one
you were-
ranking.
But
That's
you
what
said
you're
I
saying.
was right, right? Is that
You
what
were
said?
right. You were right.
You were
For
right.
once. One time you could be right.
Okay, I'll take it.
You've thought about
You
it
hear that,
before.
Gus?
It's probably not even your own original thoughts. Somebody probably told you.
No, I have all original thoughts.
Definitely not.
Yeah, why?
Every
What have I
thought.
stolen?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Just because I can't prove it. It's like the earth is flat. I
All
can't
right,
prove
speaking
it.
of which, I want to talk about another original thought that I had.
Go ahead.
So while I was driving around today, I started thinking about somebody that I'd like to have on the podcast, but they would have to be over the phone, internet, something like that.
Sure.
Okay. And I was thinking about their competition background, and then I was thinking about majors, and then I was thinking about why am I giving you my thought process? I don't know. Anyway, we went to world titles and then Masters Worlds I started thinking about because I was thinking about the majors.
Do they
And
count?
Is Masters Worlds a major?
For sure not.
I don't know if it is.
It's not.
But then I was thinking, at this point, there's so many regular world champions, black belt world champions that are now doing the Masters Worlds.
Let me just explain to you why it's not. And we're in a...
Can I finish?
No, you're
no,
not going to
because
finish.
I may influence your thought
All right,
process.
go ahead. You've never
all right?
influenced me. It's fine. Except for just now.
So I'm going to use this person as an example. Rafael Lovato is a black belt world champion. Now he's competing at the Masters Worlds. If you beat him at Masters Worlds and you become a Masters Worlds champion, is that less valuable than adult black belt world champion? Because you're beating someone now that at one time was a black belt world champion. Go.
This is the silliest argument of all time.
Go.
All right, what about when Rafael Lovato's 7 years
It's not
old?
Rafael, it's Rafael.
Whatever Rafa wants to do. If he's 7 years old and I punch him in the face and beat him, am I a world champion now?
You're not
No.
allowed to strike?
I'll
Continue.
punch him right in his face.
Really? This is interesting.
Now, this is the thing. It's very prestigious award to win Masters Black Belt World.
Yes.
Okay. Jiu-Jitsu is still fresh. Infancy. How long has the world's even been around? 1997. Not that long. Right now, you got kids that train their whole life under the Mendez brothers, the Atos, the Alliance, and they are taking over. Did you watch Pans the other day?
I did. It was incredible.
I didn't watch it all. But Yanni told me that all these kids that just got their black
Yes.
belt for the first time are just ravaging.
Yes.
So what's going to happen is 10, 15 years down the line, those guys are going to be retiring into Masters, and then think about how much the level's going to go up even more. So Rafael Lovato, although he did the best he could in his time, would get absolutely demolished now if he was in his prime by the new. He's probably better now than he was technically, just not physically. The game is still advancing, so no, you're wrong. It's not even close to equivalent because his world championship is not equivalent to nowadays world championship. That is a fact.
Okay. So, in 15 years, when you have one of these AOJ black belts that are winning worlds and pans now, and you face them in the Masters Worlds, and you beat them, is your win less valuable?
A little bit less. If you're comparing it to the Worlds, which is the most prestigious.
I disagree.
Why? Go ahead. Explain your case.
My reasoning for that is going to be because when you're competing at the adults worlds, you are competing against your peers, the people in your age group. Following me?
Yes, but they are in the prime of their jiu-jitsu bodies, their athleticism. That is a humongous factor, is the athleticism.
You're talking about now someone that was the best when they were in that age group. Now they're old. They could still possibly be the best in their age group.
They aren't, because if they were, they would be competing in the regular worlds, where he will never compete again because he's too old.
You're being very ageist.
And listen, that's what it comes down to. Sports is like that. Michael Jordan came back, tried to be the best, couldn't. He got too old. Michael Jordan, 2001 to 2003, played for the Washington Wizards, and all his stats were down because he was old. Team? No, the bestest basketball player that ever existed.
Oh, that's not even a sport. It's disgusting.
Either way, it is prestigious, better than anything most people will ever accomplish in their life, but it is not equivalent to the World Championship regular. Just admit it.
No.
You're just old. You want it to be true because you want to do Masters Worlds and
I want to do Masters Worlds. Yeah,
you could never win.
It doesn't need to be as valuable.
You just said it has to be.
No,
it
doesn't need to be for me. But it should mean more. I feel like people put a stamp on it.
What stamp? What's the stamp?
Like less valuable. Like
it is less valuable.
No, see, I don't like what you're doing. Old people that side with me. Send Ed hate emails to thedeathpodcast@gmail.com. Apparently, he reads them.
Well, it wasn't. Yeah, I do read them.
I didn't know that.
It's your job to respond to them.
I did not respond.
Well, we've responded on the podcast.
Okay.
I want more messages, though, because people do like me more. I have the silent majority.
That's just because they don't know you. Once they get to know you, they definitely wouldn't like you.
You love me.
I like you less and less every day.
That's not true. How long do you think this is going to last?
The podcast?
Yeah.
As long as we continue to do it, or... No, it's not continue, because we need to make another transition.
What's the transition?
Because when we started this, remember, you're like, this is going to be for everybody at Core. And I was like, well, I want to hit a bigger audience.
That's exactly not what happened.
Yeah, that is exactly what happened.
I hate the way you frame things.
We hit a bigger audience because we started doing all these interviews. I don't want all the interviews. Here it is. I told you this the other day on the mat, and I'm telling the people now.
You want to just lay on my couch and do these?
Yeah.
This is like your therapy session.
No, it's not therapy. But this is what I wanted. I wanted us talking. If we get a guest, great. But they're going to have to come to us from now on. I'm not chasing people down. No, I do not think I'm better. But my time is more valuable than that.
It sounds like you're going to make them kiss your ring before they do the interview.
Not wearing any rings.
Wait, do you never wear a ring?
I never wear a ring, no.
You have no respect for your wife.
It has nothing to do with that. I'm a pretend mechanic for 8 hours a day. You can't wear your ring while you're doing that. And then I'm a jiu-jitsu coach for 4 hours a day. You can't wear your ring while you're doing that. You want me to put it on at bedtime?
You could wear your ring while you teach, you loser.
No.
Yes, you can.
I could get one of those rubber rings.
No.
Should I get a rubber ring?
Don't give me these fake-ass excuses.
No, why? Do you roll with your ring?
No, I do not roll my ring, but do you roll when you're teaching the kids class? No.
Oh, I understand what you're saying.
Exactly.
No, I just take it off. I wouldn't remember between classes to remove it.
If I can remember, you can remember. I take it off before every class.
And how many kids classes do you teach?
10.
Such a liar.
Has nothing to do with the kids class.
Speaking of teaching kids, Ed, why don't you give everybody an update on the kids' potty training?
My daughter, Lil, is potty trained.
Really?
Yeah.
All the way?
She poops and pees.
On her own?
All on her own.
How many accidents?
Well, what do you consider an accident?
During the day, not night. Nighttime's...
No. She doesn't go in her pants ever. What happens is she sits on the toilet weird, and sometimes it shoots over the top.
Oh, wait.
We talked about that already.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's the only thing. That's not
normal.
An accident. Well, it is
that's
an
not
accident.
an accident. But not the same.
No,
that's not what I was after.
She sleeps...
How about through the night?
She sleeps in our bed, and there has been no pee-pee in any bed.
Okay, hang on a second. That's a whole nother conversation that we could have. She sleeps where?
In my king-size bed.
Why doesn't she sleep in her own bed?
She does. Half the night, and then the other half is me rolling all over her.
You rolling all over
my
her?
Wife.
So she's going to be able to take top pressure when she starts
My wife
training.
shoved me so hard this morning. You ever been just like woken up abruptly?
Yeah, usually kids.
No, it was my wife. She pushed me hard because I was laying all over my daughter.
It's hilarious.
What are you going to do? She's all right. She could take it.
That's what I'm saying. She's going to be able to take that top pressure.
What, you look down on me because my daughter sleeps in the bed?
No, not at all. I want you to be able to sleep comfortably that you can make the proper decisions while you're at work.
I was real comfortable. She wasn't very comfortable.
Was she screaming, Daddy?
No, she didn't even care. She could
No,
take it. My wife was
fine.
upset about it.
So, funny thing happened last night. At the end of class, there were two students, and one was trying to teach an over-under pass, and they were just reaching straight back and throwing the leg up over their shoulder. And I said, what are you doing? No, I just started screaming, triangle, triangle, and then did it again. I'm like, triangle, triangle, and they did it again. And they're like, So what's the over-under pass? So I'll point them out when we get there, and you can show them the over-under pass.
Are they a white belt?
They are a white
All right,
belt.
that's fine. They're allowed to make mistakes.
It was funny. I liked it.
You see me doing it the other day? I'm just killing with it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I saw you having a fun time with Sam.
Sam, well, yes. I did sweep him again, half guard.
Again.
Are you impressed by that?
Not at all.
Come on.
No, he wants to play bottom. He let you sweep him. We talked about it.
That's not true.
Yeah, he's trying to play bottom.
He's a liar because he sits when he wants to play bottom.
No, not if you start standing with him, which you started
I
standing
didn't start,
and quickly
I don't
sat
even know
guard.
Like, you have these different fantasies
You
that happen.
didn't stand up, grab his collar and pull guard?
Whichever.
That's starting standing.
I don't care. The thing is, I swept him, and you can say whatever you want. I'm the best.
We'll ask him.
I swept you.
Second best. You're the second best.
Who's number one?
Yeah, you swept me. I liked the little setup that you did there with the big
The
thing and
overhead.
That was big.
I tried to get you over.
Yeah, but when I try to do that to you, you don't move.
It's because I'm so much stronger than you.
We talked
I'm like a
about
sumo
this.
wrestler.
Definitely agree with that.
I know how to distribute my weight.
That's not what I was thinking
That's what
about.
sumo does.
No, they learn how to distribute their weight?
Yeah. Did you ever see him?
Yeah, I've seen them. That's why I said yes. When
I have
you
high
compared
reverence.
yourself.
I have high reverence for sumo wrestlers.
Who do you think could win in the eating contest? You were a sumo wrestler.
You know that I couldn't win that.
Really?
You know how many calories they eat a day?
No, how many?
Like 20,000 calories a day.
Really?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
No, did you ever watch True Life on MTV?
No.
They did a sumo wrestler episode. I thought it was fantastic. They just followed this like mid-tier sumo wrestler and just showed his lifestyle. All they do is wake up, train, eat until they pass out. Literally, they all nap together. Then they wake up, train, eat, sleep, train, eat, sleep, train, eat, sleep. They do over and over.
What does the training consist of?
They have to, they lift weights, I think. But they have to, get in the ring.
In their diaper?
Oh, yeah. They're always in their diaper all day. I don't even think they wear clothes.
Wait, they leave and they're in their diaper?
They have like robes and stuff. It's in Japan, right?
They have ropes?
Robes.
Oh, robes.
They just live at the gym. Like, it's not a gym. It's a whole facility where they just...
And they can just walk around in their diaper all day.
If they wanted to.
Interesting.
I would love to be a sumo wrestler. I don't have the size.
You're right. You're very thin.
The best sumo wrestler of all time was a littler guy.
I know.
Comparatively.
Did you ever see the little kids sumo wrestle?
No.
Yeah, there's this little scrawny kid, and he throws this big, giant, fat kid.
Yeah. It's awesome.
It's not awesome.
It's hard to lift
It's
them.
interesting.
But it's not just their weight. You're the fat shamer that's like, oh, it's only because you're big, only because you're big. It's
No.
not. It's not. It's a weight distribution. They know how to be heavy. How to
Can't
plant.
they strike, too? They can strike.
Oh, yeah. They knock people out. You
Oh,
ever seen
that's
those
violent.
videos? Oh, yeah. Sumo's very violent.
Too violent for me. I'm not man enough for a sport like
I
that.
feel like sumo doesn't get the grappling credit it deserves. I feel like it's on the same tier as judo, jiu-jitsu, wrestling. It should be part of that. Like, we should bring judo rules into our jiu-jitsu realm.
What were we talking about?
Sumo.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember the name. Is sumo in the Olympics?
I don't know.
No, probably not, right? Because other countries would need to do it then.
There are other countries that do it, but I don't know if the necessary amount. I want to do more research about sumo, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. You don't agree with my assessment that that's a grappling art.
Okay, fine.
Lyoto Machida did it, sumo.
Great. Good
So
for him.
that's why he had one of the best wrestling defenses back in the day.
I thought it was the front kick.
Well, no, he had the karate was his number one, but the sumo he
And
used
he's in the black belt in jiu-jitsu too?
for sure. But that doesn't mean you're great at takedowns. You know that. He was good at avoiding takedowns. Jiu-jitsu doesn't. How many jiu-jitsu techniques are there to sprawl? Like how to defend yourself from going down. We don't go over that.
Yeah, I go over that.
How to base on when you're standing. How to avoid takedowns. We never go over that.
We got a Kimura grip.
Exactly. Sumo is the art of not getting knocked over, just like judo is, but sumo's more defensive, I think. I think it's too relegated to big people. I think littler people should do it.
Let's take a trip to Japan.
I would love to.
Let's go.
Japan's on my bucket list.
Your bucket list.
Korea's number one. South Korea.
Wait, why is Korea number one?
StarCraft. Come on, what if we took what if we took a trip together to Korea? What if I paid? Would you go?
Not to Korea, no. I have no interest in going to Korea. There's nothing there for me.
If I paid,
you
hate
wouldn't take Taekwondo so much that I won't go to Korea.
Taekwondo, we're not going to see a Taekwondo school.
It doesn't matter. That's where it comes from. It's not good. Nothing good could come from that country. I'm sorry if you're a Korean listener.
Are you trying to alienate our whole fan base?
No, I'm very opinionated about
That's
certain
a
things. No, I wouldn't
opinion.
go to. I have no. Do you not remember the conversation that we had with Brian McLaughlin off the air about Korea?
No.
I'll remind you after the podcast.
Whichever. If I paid for an all-expense trip, you don't have to pay $1. If
Is
you
there
need
a
something,
layover somewhere?
what is a layover?
When you park somewhere else
this
first?
is what we'll do. We'll make it how about 2 weeks? We'll make it a 2-week excursion.
Go ahead, tell me.
We go out California way, spend a week out there, maybe a few days, a weekend. Then we take a trip over to Korea, which is a one flight, and then we spend a week over there. Then we come back, spend another 3 days in Las Vegas with Roberto, and then we come back. How about that?
Did you check with Roberto? Is he okay with this?
Yep, I asked
Is he
him.
going to come to Korea with us?
No. It's just for me and you.
We have to spend a whole... Can we do 3 days in Korea and a week in California?
Possibly.
Now we're talking.
All right, so next year.
Let's limit our time in Korea.
Come on, we'll go to the Worlds next year. You want to do that?
Yes.
And then Korea right after.
No, I want to go to ADCC.
Oh, it's in California?
Vegas.
Vegas. Wait, what time frame?
September.
Oh, that's not... The Worlds is in June.
Okay, so what?
So we're going to do 2 trips?
No, we're just doing ADCC.
Come on. I always wanted to go to Worlds.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe one day the IBJJF will have some more stuff on the East Coast.
They don't, so let's
They
not...
just had Pans. Florida.
My dad's in Florida.
We could go visit Daddy. Bring the podcast equipment.
He would love that.
My number 2 fan.
He's my number 1 fan.
That might be true because your mom definitely likes me better than you.
That's not true at all.
You just said your dad's your number 1 fan.
Yeah, he's my number 1 fan.
Okay, but he still says I'm the funny one.
What number fan are you of me?
I don't even understand the question.
Are you a fan of me?
Not really.
Come on. You're such a liar.
No, because we're partners.
No.
I can't be your fan.
How about before this podcast? What made you want to do this podcast? Listening to me talk.
Listening to you talk.
Yes,
That's right.
yes. What a friend you are.
I am a good friend, aren't
I'm
I?
the best. My
Second
voice
best,
is silky
yeah, second
smooth. People just enjoy the sound of what I put out.
You know what? You're really just really good on the fly.
I'm definitely not. I cut everything together to make it sound nice.
Fine. You sound really good on the fly.
I'm a
After
good
your
cutter.
editing is fantastic.
I'm the cut master.
Look, I'm losing my keys out of my pocket because I'm laying down.
So?
What else you got?
I got nothing.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
Come on. Where's your whiteboard?
I didn't do a whiteboard. You said you had a bunch of things you wanted to talk about.
No, I did not. You said get some things together that we could talk about. I said okay and did nothing.
You're the best.
Why did I do that? Because I'm busy.
You know what that message was?
What?
Your pictures went through.
Finally. I was trying to communicate with you while you left me.
It was all that bad food I had last night.
What did you have last night?
The buffalo
pizza?
chicken pizza.
All right, so what are we going to do about this weight loss
This is what we're going to
contest?
do, all right? We are going to set a goal. We got to both achieve it, all right? How about this? The stipulation is if we both hit the number we're targeting, nothing bad happens. But if one of us or both of us fails, there's repercussions.
For who? Both of us or that one person?
Whoever fails.
Fine, because I'm still going to hit the goal. What's the goal?
The goal is 15%.
15% by
December
5th.
Yes.
Oh, you're not going to hit that?
Not from your scale, no.
My scale is the accurate scale.
The calipers.
No, the calipers do not work on you because you are subcutaneous fat.
I am not subcutaneous fat.
Yes, I looked into it.
What are you, a doctor?
I am
Are you better than Gary?
Web
Say
MD.
Say you're better than Gary.
I'm not.
Say you know more than
my
Gary.
scale is better than Gary.
Your scale's better
My
than Gary?
scale is better than Gary's calipers.
You mean Gary's calipering. So you're saying the proper caliper would know that I got the subcutaneous and they would grab a little more.
No, I believe that might be a reason.
So you think I'm unreadable then?
Possibly.
Come on, that's absurd.
Well, there's another way to do it.
How?
You got to get dunked in the water tank.
Where's that?
I don't know. I heard Montclair University had it, but I don't know.
All
I
right,
never
let's
looked
go.
into it. You want to go?
Yeah, I want to go.
All right, let's go. Go get the car.
You probably got to make an appointment.
They're probably not doing it during COVID times. You can't wear a mask underwater.
Why not?
I don't know.
I could wear a mask on the
Can't
water.
breathe with a mask on
Exactly,
underwater.
so you don't need a mask. Wait, you had to dunk your head under?
I don't know.
I get afraid.
We'll have to look into it.
Can you swim?
Yeah, can you swim?
I can. My wife can't.
Why can't your wife swim?
She grew up in Harlem.
Fine. They didn't have any community pools or anything?
They did, but come on, those are disgusting.
You want to learn how to swim? You swim in You swim in a lake? Not exactly
No,
clean.
I don't swim in the lake.
You don't swim in the lake?
I have, but I feel dirty when I do it. You don't put your feet on the floor there.
Hang on a second now. Hang on, please. All right, listen. You feel dirty swimming in a lake.
Did you ever fall in
How many months did you go without showering?
Not more than one.
In spring of 2010.
The winter of 2010, I took 4 showers. That's one a month. Plus one.
Okay. But swimming in a lake makes you feel dirty.
I fell in a dirty pond before.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
Totally different. All right, we're talking about dirty, scummy pond water. Stagnant, disgusting, smelly water.
Yeah. You know how it happened?
Tell me.
So when I was 16 years old, my buddy had a dirt bike. So I hopped on the back of his dirt bike, and then we drove over to a pond.
Of course you were wearing a helmet.
Of course I was not. And he had firecrackers, so he started lighting them off and throwing them in the pond, whatever. So then he thought it would be hilarious to take one of the firecrackers and throw it at my feet. And I am deathly afraid of exploding, so I jumped into the water.
Did you get any leeches on you?
No, but I felt disgusting afterwards. It was just the dirtiest water ever.
Yeah, gross.
And then I had to get back on the bike and drive back and get my clothes changed.
And let me ask you, how long before you showered after that?
Oh, no, who could tell? Not right after.
That is hilarious. I love it. At least, if nothing else, you are consistent.
Thank you. That really makes me feel good.
So December 5th, 15% body fat.
15%.
It's not going to happen.
All right. What did I say earlier in the podcast? I said, be supportive.
I'm going to
be
support
supportive.
you.
No. You can't say stuff like that. That's
Okay.
enough of that.
What are you having for dinner today?
I'm not going to eat.
No, you have to eat.
I don't have to.
Let me plan your meals for you.
Go ahead.
Sardines.
I got beef jerky.
And oysters right out of the can.
Ew. Out of a can?
Yeah.
I've never had a canned oyster.
They're not good.
Why would you buy them?
I was doing
I've
it for
had
a little
sardines. Sardines are all right. They don't really have a
Sardines are good.
flavor.
Yeah, they're fine.
And there's no mercury in them. That's why they're healthy.
No, there is mercury in them.
Not high levels. You could eat sardines every day. You can't
No.
eat tuna every day.
Oh, wait, sardines have arsenic.
Yeah, maybe
They have
not.
something bad.
Okay, so you can't eat them every day? I thought I looked it up.
I'm eating them every day.
Do you?
I like them.
They're cheap?
No, they're not
Nah,
cheap.
they're not cheap. Well, comparatively, if you're going to need protein, like that's the cheapest form of protein I think you can get.
I don't know if that's true. I think probably an egg is. Especially for me.
Yeah, you get free eggs.
Well,
I want
not
another
exactly
shot
free.
at I want another shot at those eggs.
Okay, yeah,
I wanna
because I
see an
told you
orange
the other
one.
day. I cracked one the other day.
You
and
gave
it was
me
yellow.
a dozen, all dozen duds.
You ate them all?
Of course I ate them all.
Look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do it on video and put it on the YouTube channel. We're going to get a ShopRite white, horrible, disgusting egg.
Perfect.
And we're going to crack it next to
I
one of
love
my
it.
beautiful, laid with love eggs. And you're going to see the difference.
I want it
Okay.
because I didn't notice the difference. I crack eggs most days.
Yucky, disgusting, white ShopRite eggs?
Pale. I mean, your eggs that you gave me were basically white.
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm telling them you said that.
The chickens?
Yeah.
You think I care with a chicken? I'll snap those chickens.
The chickens don't matter to you, but kids' judgments you let in.
Absolutely.
Why? Kids are not even human.
You can't say that.
I just did.
Kids are the most human. All the truth is still there. They're not corrupted yet, most of them.
Truth.
The kids, they don't lie as much. You're a liar.
I'm a liar?
Yes.
You told me that the thing you liked about me the most was my honesty.
I know. I wish you were more honest on the podcast.
Wait, what am I being dishonest about?
No, you withhold information that I think is pertinent.
What information am I
I got
withholding?
I got audio sitting in my files that I could play.
Oh, God. You're talking about an instance where I had a cursing spell.
You're allowed to curse in life.
I do curse in life, obviously.
Is that obvious?
Anyone that knows me, yes.
Anyone that knows you, but what about the podcast?
Actually, I don't think I curse in the gym. Do I curse in the gym?
Not often. I curse a lot.
I'm a professional.
Well, I don't have to be. It's not my gym.
You should hear me at work.
I know, and I hear you when I talk to you off the mic.
That's why. Here we go. The next poll is going to be on Instagram. Should I walk around with a microphone everywhere I go?
Oh, I thought it was going to be, should we release the audio that I
No,
have?
that's not going up there because the people are going to say yes, and we're not listening to
Of course
the people.
they would say yes.
Yeah.
Don't you trust my judgment ever?
Yes, but I don't want. That's not what we're doing here.
What if I make one?
No, that people don't expect quality from you. They would expect
They don't expect
a
quality from me.
degenerate something like that from you.
Potty mouth?
Yes. You already let the A-bomb slip.
Ass.
Not on this podcast.
That's going to be I'll make that a button.
Fine, make it a button. What can my button be?
I don't know. Go ahead. You actually do need a button because I have a button. Something uplifting maybe?
I don't have anything for that.
Yeah.
You can do it, Ed.
Do what?
Whatever you want. Whatever you put your mind
You
to.
think I can get to 300?
Pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
I do.
I could.
I don't think you can actually.
Don't do that.
I don't think you could though. I think that's far away. You were only, what did you weigh in at our original weigh-in?
209.
209. 209 to 300. That's 91 pounds.
Great job. Good job.
I'm good at math.
I didn't even cut that.
You probably will. You're going to put a really long pause in there. Oh, boy. 91 pounds. How long do you think it would take you to gain 91 pounds?
6 months.
No way.
If I really tried.
No.
It would cost a lot of money.
I'll sponsor it.
You don't want to sponsor that.
You couldn't do it.
I'm doing it.
But no, we're not doing that. You're losing weight, 15% body fat by December 1st. We still haven't come up with a penalty.
You want a new penalty? We already have penalties.
No, but that makes it back to the contest.
It's a contest. All right, fine. You want to lessen the penalty?
No. You said there's a penalty if you don't make it to 15%. What's the penalty? Is it the soundbite?
It's a soundbite.
Okay, so basically we're doing the contest. But instead of me versus you, it's us versus the percent.
Well, it's a draw bowl. contest now. Before,
Okay.
there was no draw involved.
Fine.
So if we both get 15%, we're the best.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay, so according to my scale, you have 13% body fat to lose,
And according to Gary's, I have probably 7.
and I have 9.
It's easy.
I think I'm already there.
You're not. We just did you.
Tuesday.
And
I
come on,
lost
2
2
days.
more percent body fat by now.
That's not how it works. You lost your initial. That's always easy.
No, because I'm keto.
Are you?
Yes.
Should I keto?
I like keto. You said you didn't like it. Don't do it if you don't like it. Everyone has something that would work best for them. Have you ever considered that blood test thing that they can do?
What's that?
They can actually tell you what you should be eating, what you shouldn't be eating for your best performance.
I probably need that. Are you going to play with those keys right in front of the microphone like that? What are you doing?
I'm putting them back in my pocket because they
Just
fell out.
put them on the table. You don't need them in your pocket.
Look at the time. I'm going to leave.
You're leaving? What do you got to do today? Nothing.
I have class. Not all of us are injured because we believe in
You're telling me
Oriental
you're not
medicine.
Don't say that. You can't say that word.
What word did I say?
Eastern medicine.
Eastern, thank you. I knew it was something. Oriental medicine, Eastern medicine. I believe in the old customs.
Wait, so you're saying you're completely 100% healthy right now? You got no nagging injuries.
Correct.
You don't want to quit the contest.
No.
How come like yesterday you were all about quitting?
I wanted to eat junk.
So go eat junk.
Yeah, but I don't even understand. Why did you just bring up the contest? You said, what do I have to do today? I said, I have class.
Yeah, but no, because you're saying that you're not hurt anymore.
Oh, my knee hurts still.
Yeah, so stop saying that you're completely healed.
But why did you even ask that? I don't understand.
I'm trying to do you a favor.
What's the favor?
I'm trying to take stress off you. You're very stressed out.
Really? I look stressed out to you?
I don't know what you look like.
Just say beautiful.
No, definitely not.
Say beautiful. The people need to know.
You look uptight.
What?
You look sad.
What? It's been a rough week. I'm tired. You know what I am? Honestly, I'm tired. I haven't hit my snooze button in months.
What's
Every
that?
day this week, when I wake up, I almost hit the snooze button.
What does that mean?
When my alarm goes off.
You never hit your snooze button?
Never hit my snooze button. My alarm goes off, I get right up. Why? You hit your snooze button?
No.
Then what are you talking about?
I turn it off and I close my eyes for a little bit longer.
If I did that, I wouldn't wake up until 10.
No, I have an internal body clock that tells me.
I don't. My alarm is what tells me. So if I hit the snooze button, I fall back asleep. The other day, I woke up at 3:58.
At night?
No, in the morning.
Oh.
My alarm goes off at 4. You know what I did at 3:58? I went back to sleep, and I got the best sleep of my life
Yeah,
for those 2 minutes.
those are always the best.
No, usually you lay there like, oh, why? Right before the alarm. But no, I got beautiful sleep. I woke up just as tired.
Actually, more tired. It's better to just get up.
So I have some interesting things that are going on with my body
Let's do it.
because of the weight loss. Should we save them for the end to see if it continues, or should we talk about them now?
We could talk about it after.
Okay, after it is.
All right. People didn't enjoy this, by the way.
I think that they did. I think we started off like a ball of fire, and we've slowly worked our way and put that fire out.
That doesn't make me feel good.
We started off ablaze, and now we've gone down to what would be considered the incipient stage.
Incipient.
Whatever. I was just trying to impress you.
You can never impress me.
Pass.
The cranberries?
No, that's what we're taught at work. We have to pass, point, aim, squeeze, sweep, maybe? I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Fire extinguisher safety.
Oh. That's the basic thing you have to have?
We have to do all kinds of stupid stuff.
Cool. That's for your safety.
Is it? We're not allowed to use fire extinguishers at work.
What? What if there's an emergency?
Not allowed to.
Who gets to use them?
No one.
That's not true.
No.
Somebody has to use them.
So ask me, why do I need to take that test?
But why can't you use them?
We're not supposed to.
Who's supposed
Insurance
to?
purposes.
Who's?
The fire department.
We got our own fire extinguishers. I'm not using your fire extinguisher.
I don't know. It's got a good tag on it.
Cool. That's weird.
You should use it.
I don't want to use it.
You might want to.
I'm never putting fires out of your building.
It's made of brick. It's not going to go in fire.
Good.
Trucks are all fiberglass.
What is that supposed to do? They have fluids in them. Do you have acetylene tanks at work?
Yes.
Those things will explode.
Perfect. I won't be inside.
Yeah, those are dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure everybody's got their smoke detectors switched out every 6 months.
Interesting. Actually, it is October. October is Fire Safety Month.
There you go. I just gave you the one tip you need.
Change the batteries in your smoke detectors and your carbon monoxide detectors.
And make sure you know all your points of egress in your place of residence.
Is a window considered a place of egress?
Yes.
Interesting. What if it's on the second floor?
Still fine. You might break something, but you'll be okay. That's my daughters. They're home.
All right, let's shut this down. Let's do our intro, outro, and...
Maybe you can get a little more pep in your step.
What do you mean? I was pretty good.
You just said we're going down. You stop talking crap about us, because when you say it, it makes me think it and feel it.
Oh, no, I felt it.
Okay, don't feel
It's
that.
been... How long's it been?
It's been enough time that you shouldn't feel. We should be
33
professionals.
minutes since your explosion?
Yeah, I exploded.
All right. End this.
I hope you guys enjoy the show.
No, because we got to do the outro still.
Okay, it's going the outro, so stay tuned because I know people don't stay for the whole thing.
You always do it.
I did it.
Do it now.
Here we are. This is the end of the show.
Perfect. And that was another fantastic episode with just you and me, the way that it was meant to be. And the way that it will continue if I have any say.
You don't.
I do.
What's the summary of this episode?
The summary is we have made a compromise on our weight loss challenge. We are both to hit 15%. If either one of us does not hit 15%, then we still have the same penalty.
Right. And if we both fail to hit it, then we both get a soundbite.
I didn't consider that. Because you are much closer to 15% than I am. I think you just duped me.
I didn't because I had McDonald's today, so I'm fat.
But this was intentional.
It wasn't intentional.
Why? I'm
assuming we're both gonna win. I'm trying to lift you up. You want to put me down. You want to win still.
But I'm not beating you, so it means
Think
less
of us
to me.
as a team. All right, we have to succeed together.
All right, I want you to do 100 burpees tonight.
I might do 100 push-ups. My back is.
I want you to do 100 burpees. Get the fire back and get moving. Wait a second.
What?
No, I should be talking to me right now.
Let's do them together.
I'm not doing 100 burpees.
It's tough.
I'll jump rope. That's what I was doing. I never jumped rope before.
That's weird. I don't believe it. Like, it's so ridiculous. I don't believe it. But I know you're not lying. But it seems so ridiculous.
I think that maybe it was an age thing. I didn't do any sports where you would jump rope.
What about in gym class? You never jumped rope in gym? I jumped rope
I don't even recall.
times.
No, kickball.
Everybody played kickball.
Volleyball?
Everybody jumped ropes. Everybody played volleyball.
Never jump rope. I told you. Recess. Very little kid. I double dutched. But I never jumped rope. Why do you laugh at that? I don't understand.
Nothing. I don't know. I double dutched.
Yeah, but I didn't jump rope. So I had a coworker. There's a couple of guys that I get along with at work. A coworker gave me a jump rope. So once we started the weight loss challenge, I started jumping rope. And at first, I would just get over one time, maybe two times. And now I can jump. I could switch feet. But you know what the most painful thing is?
Your calves?
Whacking your toes with the rope.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because I'm doing it barefoot on the mat.
Yeah, it hurts.
It hurts a lot. I had to stop the other day because I hit my toe so many times. I'm like, if I hit my toe one more time, oh my God. So I had to stop.
All right, so starting next week.
No, starting right now.
No, you don't even know what I'm about to say.
Oh, you're good.
Starting next week, at least once a week until this podcast, we quit. We need to meet up and drill or do an exercise together or something. A physical meeting.
Okay.
Friday?
Not tomorrow. I have a personal training session.
Well, next Friday I'm working, so it can't be next Friday.
Next Friday I have a personal training session.
You're doing it every day?
I signed up for a month.
Come on. This is a joke.
I was going to beat you, Ed. That was my motivation. Now I just have to beat myself.
I wish you would take me more seriously.
What does that mean?
As a friend, as a podcast co-host.
I did. We were having a competition. I was taking the competition very serious.
But it's not as important as us getting better at jiu-jitsu, making content for the podcast.
I agree 100%.
So get your head out of your arse and let's figure this out.
I don't think you should say that either.
What's wrong with arse?
I don't know. Something has to be wrong with it.
Where can people find this podcast?
On stuff. Play it on your things.
We're on all the apps.
Every app.
To the
you
Death
can
Podcast.
Hear. You want to do it?
No,
you
no.
just
I thought
asked
you were
me
going to do it. All right,
I'm going to do it. Everywhere. We're on Apple, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Spotify, not Anchor apparently. We are on Google Podcasts. We're on Podbean. We're on Buzzsprout. Everything is To the Death Podcast. All of our social media at To the Death Podcast. Email To the Death Podcast @gmail.com.
Great job. Also, thanks to our sponsor, Core BJJ. You can follow them at Core BJJNJ on all social medias. Also, check out their website, corebjjnj.com. I love the feedback we've been getting for the podcast. Make sure you send love to our sponsor as well.
And be sure and check out our sponsor's YouTube. They're going to be building that up just as well as the To the Death Podcast YouTube. If you haven't gone over there and hit the subscribe button yet, go do that.
Also, we have a few t-shirts left, so if you would like one, what should people do?
They should share the podcast and tag a friend and then send me a picture of it. You can send it to the email, to the deathpodcast @gmail.com, or just send it to any of our social media pages by DM, IM, or whatever you call it.
What about to buy, though?
To buy, you got to come to me. I'm not shipping them out if you buy them. You come to me.
That seems ridiculous. You should definitely ship them if they bought them.
$40 to buy. All right. If you want one, contact me or us or the podcast at To The Death Podcast. T-shirts are $20, and I'm sure we can get one out to you. If you're local, maybe we can meet up or come and train.
Beautiful boy.
How'd you like that?
Loved it.
You did?
Yes.
It was good.
You're so professional.
Professional.
What do these people have to look forward to?
From us, nothing. From me, a fantastic and bright future in competition and in coaching.
For next year, though, not this year.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
No, from us, make sure you guys keep your eye out. We are going to be producing Ed's Pit Stop Instructional Half Guard. And eventually, one day, in the far, far distant future, there might be Gi reviews.
Just have to wait for Dave to finish his stupid personal training that could have been spent doing stuff for the podcast.
I'm sorry, are you busy Saturday? Are you busy Sunday? Are you busy Monday? Are you busy Tuesday?
Saturday, after the seminar, could be around if you would like. Sunday, I'm free the whole time. Monday, I have to work. Tuesday, nothing. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, nothing.
Good. Tuesday, 7 o'clock. No, that's not going to work for me.
See, look at you. Look at you. Look at you.
All right, we'll plan this in the future.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. So everybody knows what we're dealing with. If you would like to get in contact with us, we already told you, so you better do it right now because I love listening to and reading the feedback in front of Dave because he's so freaking stupid.
And big shout out to Gus for reaching out to us this podcast. You were wrong, though.
And thanks to everybody that did share the content. We will be shipping the shirts out, and by we, I mean Dave will.
Fine.
Okay, cool.
One more thing for me to procrastinate.
What else? Anything else?
I'm not a procrastinator. That's it. Make sure you guys something or other, I don't know, To The Death Podcast, episode
27.
20.